What's up, y'all? It's your man Millie. Shout out to Infinite Vibes, where the vibes is infinite. Boom!
What up, world? What up, world? We back for another episode of Infinite Vibes. It's coming to 5 cents. I am Moran, the man. DJ B-Lex in the building. What's happening?
What's happening?
Nothing, man. Blessed, Tyler. I'm good. How you?
I feel good. You know, I'm just feeling real bright, smelling
Me
like
too.
cotton candy.
Yeah,
like
man.
this person right here.
It smells. We're in the presence of a lot of
Real good.
chocolate cotton candy, man.
Yes.
Just chocolate
I'm at the
cotton.
carnival already.
Absolutely,
Like, we
man.
just having fun.
Who is this queen? We're all hypnotized. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to the world, queen?
Hi, I'm Josey. It's nice to meet y'all.
Hey.
Nice to be in the presence of y'all yet again.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Scale from 1 to 10. How you feeling?
How do I feel?
She tried to hypnotize me with her eyes, y'all.
No.
She tried to hypnotize me.
No,
Oh, my
right?
God. She's just looking to my whole soul, y'all. Oh, my God.
Speaking to the side.
Damn. She just looked at my whole soul.
I
But,
was sorry. Oh, I guess 1 through 10. Traffic was crazy, so
yeah.
Yeah.
I still give it a 10.
Yeah.
I'm happy we got here.
Because you're from
safely.
Atlanta, right?
I am.
So you know
yeah.
how this traffic is.
I know
yeah.
this.
So you knew you should have left early.
Yeah.
You messed up.
We tried. We planned it out.
You
We
did,
planned it
you
out.
did. It's okay.
It's here.
Because y'all
planned it
energy
out.
so good, we going to clean your slate
Thank you.
that quick.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
For sure.
We're going to start over.
Well, you are definitely a very amazing, dynamic artist. What I can say about you as an artist, you can actually like sing. Like I've heard you sing. Like I've heard your vocals. Like with the mic on. Like there was no reverb.
There was no
No,
reverb.
There was no, and it's cool. You gotta use it, but it was like, yo, that was like your voice. When did this start for you?
Actually, I was just an obnoxious child. Like my mom will tell you, like, I guess my teacher was like, you know, she's loud, but you need to pay attention to her voice. And, moms be momming, and she put me in like some extracurricular activities where I would be training, my voice or whatever. But to me, I just thought I was loud, I was okay with that. But eventually I just started realizing that, maybe I should put this to work and, this could, get me places. So, I mean, I don't know if I ever really realized what it was until maybe like consciousness of like high school.
I'm curious, what high school you went to?
I went to Tri-Cities High.
Okay, so you went to school on
that's
South
a
Side,
right.
She went to Outcast High, y'all. That
Right.
makes sense. So you went to the same high school as Outcast.
Candy Bird.
Yeah, Escape. Well, not the
That's
whole
fire.
Escape didn't go there, but still, like.
I think somebody said Lil Baby went there for a year until some stuff happened.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think he went to Tri-Cities and Washington, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, because I remember that one photo of him holding up the big check that he had gave back to some school
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something
Okay.
like that. But I never knew what school it was. It was like maybe it was one of the
Do you
rivals.
see yourself doing that? Like going back to your school and
Of
giving
course,
back?
I do. I actually went back earlier this year just to talk to some kids. It has changed. Like, you ever step into a school recently?
Yes.
It's just not the same.
It's not the
It's
same.
not the same.
I mean, my
It's
old
not the
high
same.
school, they got a whole new building and everything.
Really?
Yeah, it look like a college
Mine
now.
too.
Really?
Yeah, like a
Mine too.
college.
Like, I feel like after I graduated 2016, the front of it, like the entrance is not even the same school anymore at Tri-Cities. I was like, dang, they must have got money once we left.
know,
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, but like that's Tyler Perry Studios over there, the gentrification.
yeah.
True.
happening.
That is true.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is true.
Wow. So as far as you talking to the kids, what was it like knowing that you was in their shoes, right?
Yeah.
And look at you now.
What was, it like?
what was that conversation like with the kids? Or were
I-
you just doing reading?
No, I guess the conversation was just natural, like just seeing where their heads were at. I mean, of course, they had me talking to the Magnet kids because I was in Magnet, but
Okay.
I feel like the conversations were just like, we're just trying to find a way out. We're trying to do something with our lives, but it feels like there's like a plethora of more obstacles now. Like, of course, I think I keep saying consciousness, but like I really do feel like now, kids have to like suit up a little bit more. Like the life right now is just a little bit crazier, I believe. Of course, it's always been, but I think they have a lot of things against them, like they iPads and stuff. Like folks can't read nowadays. It's just a lot of things that I just truly believe that they have, against them. So it's like they have to work even harder to, progress. And I'm happy that they were having a couple alumni come back because, a lot of people have ways of opening doors for kids now.
That's right.
They have a lot of like opportunities that they can give. Of course, by the grace of God, soon I'll be able to do the same thing.
Right.
But like, they're looking for people to help them out. Like Fulton County is not, of course they got Tyler Perry Studios over there, but I don't think Tyler Perry giving them their money. You know what I mean? Maybe it's driving traffic with, more kids coming to the school, but I don't necessarily think that the school has enough funding. I really heard that the magnet program is not even the magnet program no more. Like music is not even the same over at the school, and that school is like a music school.
Yeah.
So
that's wild.
For, yeah.
And to know Legends been
been there. It's just like I don't know.
Gotta get some funding.
Schools gotta get some funding. But then you hear folks all the way in North Atlanta and they thriving and stuff.
Right.
And I'm just like, who do you call to get these?
Jalen Josey, damn it.
Yeah.
You gonna say it today?
For the people,
You gonna say it today, man? You gonna say it today?
It's gonna be me. It's gonna be me.
Yeah.
It's gonna be you, baby girl. It's gonna be
That's
you.
what it's
By the
about.
grace of God.
Absolutely. I mean, speaking of that, you do got a cross around your neck.
I do.
Yes.
I guess you're very religious. You got a great relationship, spiritual. What would you say?
Very spiritual, I would think. I think my religion comes from, my family and their traditions from the South. You know, I remember growing up, my mom and my grandma, salt, ammonium on the door, make sure no bad spirits. I feel like I'm very spiritual, and the religious part comes from my own personal connection with God. Like, I feel like I have my own conversation. But literally, like, just being frank with y'all and being open and vulnerable, the last time I've been to an actual church was COVID.
Okay.
You went during COVID? Or?
Yeah, like physically being in a church.
Yes.
My last time was.
You
COVID.
were scared? Like, was it one of the church circles? Like, it was packed, wasn't it? It was.
No, it was just. I don't know. It was just after COVID hit. It was just like I could watch it online, and then I could also like build my own connection with it as well.
Your own church.
I think I was just going because my parents was going.
Yeah.
Tagging along. Wasn't hearing it on my own, but I feel like now I can hear it, personally for myself.
That's not abnormal, because I honestly, I'm gonna say, a year ago I started going to church, right? But before that, it had been like 5 to 10 years.
Wow.
I couldn't even remember the last. Well, when we went to D-Lou, when she got baptized. But it wasn't for me. Like,
that was the first time I
me.
went. That was the last time I went. Well, that was the first time in a long time for me as well.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's like sometimes, because we grew up in church, I think we just have to find our own way, because we don't want to be conditioned to think like we don't know ourselves through the Spirit. Like, we want to learn the Spirit from our point of view, not what we was like, go to church, do this and all that. Yeah,
You gotta give an offering.
but the lock-ins was fun though. I like the lock-ins. I don't know if y'all did the lock-ins back in the day
Lock-ins at the church?
Yeah, they used to do the lock-ins. Did you have?
Nah. So we used to go to this thing in Riverdale called Children's Church, and like it was literally like a church for kids. Like, we had like a pastor. She was a grown lady, but she would literally like pick up the kids on some like magic school bus shit.
Really?
I'm so serious. I'm so serious.
That
I
sounds
am
fire.
so
That
sounds
serious.
fire. Yeah.
So like we would do like stuff at like
Church
at her
for
house and
kids.
stuff. Yeah, it was literally called Children's Church. So yeah.
That's fire.
That should be fun. That should be fun. Shout out to Pastor G, wherever you at.
Hey, Pastor G.
Wherever you at. But yeah, dope. So you a singer.
Yes, I sing.
You a writer.
I am a writer.
Why you out here just dropping off bombs to Ari Lennox and stuff like that?
I know,
Why you just dropping off a top of bombs like, you get a record, you get a record?
No, because she gonna drop off an opportunity back at me.
No, that's real.
I feel like writing for people is a stepping stone in my eyes. I feel like eventually it'll be, flipped for me. Somebody will be helping me out writing, and I'll be able to give them an opportunity. She literally allowed me to be on her tour after that. So I think this whole conversation for me right now is just like being able to give an opportunity to someone else eventually at the end of the day. Because she definitely like gave me a leg up.
That's incredible.
Definitely was a stepping
How was that
stone
tour?
for
That
me.
was your first tour?
That was my first tour, yeah.
What was that like?
It was fun. It was fun. I think I definitely planned to stay healthy, but did not. There was so many gas stations, so many just fast food restaurants around. There was just no way to stay healthy. But, I look nice. I did my thing. It sounded good. You know what I mean? Got to meet a whole bunch of people. Got to meet a lot of people who actually knew my music, but never knew who was singing the songs.
Yeah.
So I think that's cool too. Being introduced to another audience.
Yeah, totally.
No, that's real.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of times Ari gets a bad rep for who she truly is, just an introvert. That's what I get from her. And I think sometimes it's a misconception of just like, she look and sound like a good person.
Yeah.
But I think social media is just such about attacking people.
Yeah.
And so what's your thoughts on that? Just about when you see people you've had encounters with that are good people and you see people attacking them, you're like, they don't even know this person for real. Like, what are your thoughts on that? Because we live in a social media world today.
Yeah, we do. And people are liable to make up their own opinions about you. And I feel like having a conversation with her her skin is thick though. Like she sees it, you know, just as much as other people are witnessing it as well. And I think she's a very strong woman. I think the you know, she's in therapy from the conversations we've had. Like she is a good person, and I think she doesn't. Of course, you know, words do hurt sometimes, but I don't think she's allowing it to affect her into the way where it's like changing her trajectory or like making her talk a certain way or be a different person.
Right.
You know,
she's standing on it.
She's standing on it, I believe. And it is sad that the world that we live in is just like, oh, you know, somebody can make an assumption about you and then people will ride with it until the day you die.
Right.
But, you know, as long as you're, you know, okay with yourself, I think that's perfectly fine. And then she's definitely, I believe she's okay with herself. It feels like that from the outside looking in. Like we're not two peas in a pod, but we've been in enough studio sessions. We've been on the road together. Yeah. I definitely believe that she is a strong woman and she's not letting it affect her.
I love that. Yeah, you got to have that spirit. Just can't let people in. You
can't let nobody.
Especially people who don't know you.
Right.
That's stupid.
How you gonna let that hurt you? You don't know me. Like,
what Chris Brown say? I don't see how you hate from outside the club.
Okay. Like, you can't get in.
Like, that's real though. That's a real shit.
That's a fact, man.
Yeah. So, you know, being in this new space, you know, it's been a lot of talks about R&B as a whole. Like I feel like the genre itself has evolved.
Yeah.
How do you feel about what you're about to bring to the table? Well, what you're currently bringing to the table, rather.
You know, I am not afraid of the unknown, but I don't know what it is that I don't know what the impact will be. I'm so proud of myself and proud of my music that I'm just glad that I'm able to put it out.
Yeah.
And I, you know, got the chance to work with Tricky Stewart, who
executive
produced my album.
Goodness gracious. Clap it up for that. That's crazy.
That's a
you got to work with who?
Tricky Stewart.
He executive produced it.
That's crazy. Congratulations.
Thank you. And I feel like this album has been more so of a learning curve for me because this is one, my first album, and two, you know, these ropes are, I feel like I'm just always learning something when it comes to music. So I don't know what the impact will be. I just hope and pray that my form of R&B is something that people can take in and ingest and live with it and, you know, love it and in their own terms, you know, so that eventually they can live with the next project and they can live with the next couple songs and albums that's going to come out. So I really don't know. I'm not afraid of the unknown, but it's you just never know what tomorrow brings. You never know what's going to happen when your music drops. You never know.
Right.
And, you know, it's a tough time right now for the music industry. Everybody has all of their opinions and we're hearing it all at once. And we're taking in stuff and we're, you know, giving it to other people and it might not be the right thing, but we done took it from this other person thinking that what they were saying is right. So I really don't know, but I'm just grateful and ready for it to come out because me not knowing means that, you know, hey, anything can happen. So
big facts.
Somebody's going to love it.
I agree. I can honestly say, I don't know why I got tongue tied, but I can honestly say that your voice, I have never heard that before.
Never heard it.
You know, like in today's music, you can hear people and they sound like something familiar, and I could not do that with your sound.
Oh wow!
So just know you are undeniable, and it's gonna stand out.
Thank you.
It's just a matter of time, and like timing and alignment is everything.
Timing and alignment is everything.
Yes,
so I'm excited.
Yes, I can hear it because I'm like, I heard your music. I'm like, yeah, this shit different. I like it. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
It's not traditional R&B. I wouldn't say. But it's still R&B. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
like,
I still feel like I can relate to the R&B crowd, but I can also like put in like my little weird aspects.
Yes.
You know, I started off
like some
Broadway.
global type. You feel me?
Yeah.
Connecting with the world. Like not just
genre bending. And that's exactly what I want to do. Okay. I feel like R&B is, you know, that thing that's that melting pot of us as, you know, Black folk with all of our aspects, all of our feelings and souls. But like, there's just so many of us that there's just so many paths. There's so many stories to talk about. And I think that that's what genre bending is about. Like, I could talk about somebody else's story, make them feel like a certain way with like a pop path, but I'm still on an R&B record. You know what I mean? And I
got that
truly,
soul too.
Exactly. So thank you for saying that.
Yeah,
I believe that wholeheartedly.
Incredible.
There we go.
Incredible. What's 2025? What else we got to look forward to, you queen?
Turn up.
Well, got an album coming out.
Hey.
A whole bunch of performances coming out just to push the album. And, another single coming out before the album. And then the album drops in October.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. And then after that, I think fingers crossed. I think I will be touring with somebody. But
is it in October you touring or
right after the album drops? So fingers crossed.
Oh dang, we were trying to get you. I was like, no, but we do got something special we want to present to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, whatever you got, whatever.
But I like that you're gonna be booked and busy.
Hey, by the grace of God.
But that's what it is, Queen. Well, in closing, we always like to ask our guests to just provide, just positive words of affirmation. So talk to that person that's trying to get like you. Talk to that person that wants to sing, do music, bring money to the school. Talk to that person that's trying to get like you.
Talk to that person. Basically talking to myself.
There you go.
Patience can look like a many things. Patience is hard. It is truly just faith in yourself, faith in whatever spirituality that you have, religion that you have, whatever that is that connects you to your creativity, to your heart, to home, to earth. Just have to be patient. Your path is your path, and it's not going to be written like anybody else's. It's not gonna be tomorrow. It could be tomorrow, but if you get off the train and if you close the door today, then you won't even know if tomorrow is the day. So just keep going.
And can you do me a favor? When you get your first big check, do not close the gap, okay?
I'm gonna say that too. Because Keisha Cole, do not close the gap.
Don't do it.
I was gonna say that too.
Yes. Don't do it.
Don't do it. We love you.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't
thank you
close
so much. I won't even say what I was gonna say, but thank you so much.
Yes,
thank you. That's nice reassurance. Because boy.
Don't close the gap.
I'm telling you, they be like, because the industry would try to change you.
I was gonna say that too. Everything, man. That's why we align, sis. Everything I love, I was gonna say that. Everything I love, I was gonna say that.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, give our listeners your social media, how they get in contact with you, all that and then some.
My name is Jalen Josey. That's JAI LENJOSEY. You can follow me on all social media platforms, all music platforms, and that's the way to support your girl. Just you know, like, click, subscribe, follow, whatever it may be. You can find me there.
Hey,
check her out, man.
Check out Infinite Vibes, Miranda the man, and Jalen Josey in the building. Her purse started flying on the way, but it's all good, man. Hey, it's all good. It's all good
though.
For sure.